We have a brand new Island Armory 1911 model A1 officer's model with a 3.5-inch barrel, compact size. And let me just start off by saying, don't say anything, just look for yourself at the beautiful dynamics of this firearm. It is absolutely amazing, and yes, it has been safety checked. One of the things about this gun, my old 1911 was a Llama full size. It was a piece of junk. I got it used, but it looked pretty nice, but it shot horrible. It was falling apart. That did have a loaded chamber indicator that popped up. Now with this gun, you can look inside the barrel, and as you can see, it's empty. If it were loaded, there would be the brass or aluminum showing whatever kind of ammo you use. As you can see, this gun came with one magazine. Almost everything else is available on eBay or at your local gun shop. This inside the waistband holster, fox leather or leather, I'm not sure which, it's probably fake, I purchased with the gun at the gun shop for about $30, $35. This was my first experience with an inside the waistband holder. In Massachusetts, we have restrictions on our carry licenses. Mine has a restriction to target and hunting, so I can really only carry technically when I'm going to the range, which I know you're probably asking what the hell's up with that. It's a state law, which, however, federal law usually is higher than state law, but I still don't think you want to get caught with it carrying it. As you can see, my kitten page is getting in the way here. Now, this firearm came with one magazine. The second magazine was readily available on eBay. These are Arms Corps magazines. I think they're made in Italy. Yep. 7-round magazines, standard compact 1911 size. Now, as you can see, I switched the grips to these amazing black GI grips from Hogue, and it really brings out the beauty of this firearm. It is absolutely amazing. Now, I'm holding my phone here, so I can't exactly cock the slide back without having to put the phone down. As you can see, we've got a standard 1911 thumb safety here. The thing I liked about this gun, this is the cheapest compact model they have. They also have the tactical model and the Ultra Tac, which has the ambidextrous thumb safety on the other side, which I am not a fan of. It sticks way out, unlike this safety. It goes up to about here too, which it just takes away the look of an original 1911, which is why I really like this, just the single thumb safety. I'm not sure if the newer models have the ambi safety. This I bought in September of 2015. However, it was actually manufactured in 2013 and test fired in 2013. But I am excited that I did not get one of the models with the Island Armory across the slide there. It was very unattractive. I almost got a Smith & Wesson Pro Series because it's a little bit smaller, and I am looking for a nice compact size carry gun, but even still, that was like $1,100, something outrageous. I sold my 357 Magnum Ruger GP100 for $400, along with that old Llama for $50. This was $475. After ammo, I got 2 boxes of this Federal stuff, which it looks aluminum case, but that's actually brass in there. Because I don't know, I was a little confused by that. And he also threw in a free box of Golden Saber HPJ, whatever that means, hollow point jacket, JHP, same thing, I guess. These are plus P. They're pretty powerful. So I've put 50 rounds of that Federal ammunition and several hollow points through this gun, and it is going to require a break-in period. This gun is nowhere near broken in. And let me explain as to why that is. Obviously, because I haven't put enough rounds through it, but there was hang-ups throughout the whole first 7 rounds and 6 rounds, and then it would get less and less per magazine as I shot. The slide wouldn't fully reset, pretty much. I'm not blaming it on anything. It's a brand new gun, and it's a 1911. There's a lot of mechanics involved into this firearm. But oh man, I just love the look of this. I like how we've got a half skeletonized look. We've got the skeletonized hammer here, but the trigger is just standard 1911 trigger here. Now, the grips are just absolutely amazing. It comes with the original wooden grips, which still look great. Paige, you're in my shot here. It's my new kitten, Paige. She's adorable, as you can see. She loves the attention. So these hollow points are plus P. Now, I do have a Ruger SR9C, which is virtually the same size as this. The barrels are pretty much the same length. If you measure it from the back of this beaver tail, the extended beaver tail that's on this 1911, to the back of the SR9, I think this is about maybe a quarter to a half an inch longer in overall length. Weight-wise, this feels like it weighs almost a pound heavier. There's no plastic or polymer in this gun, which is why I really dig it. It's just nice and heavy, whereas that Smith & Wesson Pro Series, the compact one, ultra compact, was incredibly light. They're using some sort of titanium or aluminum alloy, which is cool, but I like weight in my handguns. I'm not exactly a fan of a super light handgun. It's more likely going to get dropped, in my opinion. You could think the opposite, that a heavier firearm you're more likely to drop, but I disagree. So the thing is, when I first got this inside the waistband holster, I was just amazed because I had been carrying my SR9C Ruger in outside the waistband holder, and even though it's not a heavy firearm, it's got some weight to it. It's not super heavy compared to this. The outside the waistband holster was so uncomfortable, and it was just a pain in the neck. Even with a slightly longer shirt, it would always, if I bend over, it would show, and that's not a good thing if you're on the train. I live in Boston, and we're in Mass, and I don't know the laws about open carry. I do think it's allowed, but in this day and age, you don't really see people carrying in Mass. Maybe if you go off to Springfield, that's a different story. But when I got this inside the waistband holster, went home, put the rounds in the firearm to get the full weight of it, shoved the mag in there, and I put this waistband IWB holster onto my belt and put the firearm in it, and I noticed, even though that this is almost a pound heavier than the SR9C, with the inside the waistband holster, it is far more comfortable than the SR9C outside the waistband, whatever kind of Black Hawk holster I had. I don't know, I will never even buy an outside the waistband holster ever again, I don't think. Right away after that, I went onto eBay and ordered a IWB holster for my SR9C, which that gun needs to be cleaned right now. It's disgusting. So I put 50 rounds through this at the range the day after I got it. I plan on going back and getting rid of the rest of these Federal brass. It's not aluminum, not cheap ammo. It's good stuff. So maybe when I come back, I can do another review. And thanks.